Hello all, we are now going to talk about question words. These can be found on page 140 and 144 of your textbook. Asking questions is the best way to get people involved in a conversation. People love to talk about themselves. So we're going to start with the basics. Who, what, when, where, why, how, and we're going to add how much or how many, and we're going to add which. So who is quién or quiénes. What is qué. When, cuándo. Where is dónde, and we'll expand on that in a moment. We've also got to where, which is a dónde, and that's all one word. And that only works with the verb ir. And then we've got from where, which is de dónde, which is two words. And that only works with the verb ser. Why is porque, two words. How, como. How much or how many is cuánto or cuántos. How much when it's singular, cuánto. How many, cuántos. And then which is cuál or cuáles. Okay, those are all the basic question words. Scroll up a little bit. Now, a couple of explanations of variances. First, let's talk about dónde. Okay, first digit in your code is a 1. Dónde is simply where. Where do you live? ¿Dónde vives? Or where are you? ¿Dónde estás? Okay. You can also use a dónde. Put my question marks on there. A dónde, which is to where. And this only works with ir. So remember, this is one word. So a dónde, sorry about that. ¿A dónde vas? Where are you going? And then last one is de dónde. Two words. It is from where. And it only works with ser. So, de donde eres? Where are you from? Okay. Couple other things to notice. I'm going to scroll back up for a moment. All of the question words, when they are used as a question word, have an accent. If you use them outside of the question words, they do not. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. Oops. Sorry about that. I don't know. Sorry, getting a little flustered. I don't know. I already got that part. I don't know where he is. No sé dónde es él. No question. So, no question mark. Or no, wow, no question mark and no accent. Okay? So, that covers that. The first two digits of your code, if I haven't given you one yet, is a 1 and a 9. Okay? Now, let's talk about quién and quiénes. Quién is used when one person is expected in your answer. For instance, who is the tallest person in class? ¿Quién es la persona más alta? Who is the tallest person? And there can only be one, so you use quién. If you want to say who has an A in class, that's probably more than one person, so we're going to say quiénes tienen una A en la clase. Okay, so that takes care of quién and quiénes. The third digit in your code is a 3. Now let's talk about cuál. Okay, cuál and cuáles work the same as quién, as far as when to use the singular or plural. Now we're going to talk about cuál versus qué. Which versus what? Cuál is asking for a choice, whereas qué is looking for a definition. Okay, and I'll give you a few basics for qual. Qual works for date. Qual es la fecha? What is the date? And that's a choice. There's 365 dates in a year. Which one is today? Qual also works for phone numbers. Qual es tu número de teléfono? Out of all these different phone numbers, which one is yours? Okay, so K is used much more than qual, but that's kind of the basics there. And then we add a page. Scroll back up a little. And last but not least, sentence structure. Statements are subject plus verb plus adjective. And questions are verb plus subject plus adjective. So the verb and subject flip-flop between questions and statements. Okay? And last but not least, two other ways to make questions. You can add no or verdad. So you can say Juan es alto. No? Which basically says, wow, I spelled Juan with a W. Juan is tall. Isn't he? Or to use verdad, Isabel es bonita. Verdad? So, Isabel is pretty. Right? So, I think we've got all the question words. Hopefully it was a little bit of a good explanation for you. We will practice and use these in class, and we'll see you tomorrow.